Queen of Tarot. And this particular reading is for the Divine Masculine. Like I was saying, I got a little, with the love being in the air, being Valentine's Day, and with me being on the twin flame soulmate journey, part of that, I decided to do a reading as well, just to see what the energy is out here around Valentine's Day, surrounding this day, where we are as a divine feminine. You can watch that one, and this one is for the divine masculine. And then I plan to do a relationship spread between the both of them. So just hang in there. I'm burning some sage because, like I was saying before, there's a lot of dark energy out there. That's just something I've been picking up from the collective. A lot of people are just dealing with a lot of dark stuff. Whether it's, it could just be, anger and all of that stuff, just dealing with that. It can be dark magic. It could be a lot of stuff people are dealing with. So I did some prayer tonight, for all of us to send out that positive, good energy. I also been seeing purification a lot within the readings as well, the need to purify and cleanse. So that's something that I would advise you just, take heed to if that resonates with you. But let me go ahead and get started. I like to just take a look and see what's going on with the masculine energy. It was good that I did pray. So I was saying before on the other one that, prayer definitely put me in a good, decent state of mind with him, with letting, not feeling so bitter. I feel some love in my heart. Maybe it's because I have the red candle, burning back there. But I'm feeling some love in my heart for him today. But yeah, so just staying in that place, unconditional love. And, learning that this is such a journey for them too. And that this is, it's tough for them too. It really is. It's a tough journey for them. So just trying to be understanding, as feminines. And in that reading, one of the oracle cards that came up was forgiveness for us feminines. So that's something that we do need to, keep in mind, is that we do, forgiveness is good. I mean, that's learning to love. If you can't, forgive someone that you love, and forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. Forgiveness just means, that you understand that that person may have been in a certain place at that time, and that, you forgive them. And nobody's perfect, I mean, you don't want to give a person the permission to continue to harm you, to continue to hurt you. That's not what I'm saying. But if a person is honestly, regretful and honestly, apologetic for what they've done, I think they deserve a second chance. I think they deserve, to be forgiven. That is just me. I mean, I'm not going to say to put it on the offense, but every situation has to be weighed properly. Let's just say that. Not again. The same exact deity. It came out for the feminine, came out for the masculine, and I shuffled these. You saw me shuffling these. And I shuffled them off camera. So, that is obviously not a coincidence. Oh, let me get my angel guidance card. Now, if the same angel guidance card comes out, okay. It's not. Okay, so the masculine. Let's see what he is going through at the moment as well. We have in the past, we have the Knight of Swords, which is clarified by the Five of Cups, which, definitely looks like some regret, over maybe being a little hasty, being a little aggressive, maybe regrets, coming hard or coming, with his sword. It looks like it's some regret over coming too hasty or moving too hasty or maybe speaking too hastily. And we have the Five of Swords again, but it's in reverse. And we have that clarified by the Fool card. So it does look like, he is trying to get over, this disappointment, and looking for a new opportunity, looking forward to a new opportunity. He's trying to change and flip that disappointment around, to opportunity. And we have the King of Wands, that in reverse, that is clarified by the Page of Swords. So, King of Wands in reverse, is not really in his power. Clarified by this Page of Swords being, that sort of, I guess I can see it as a spy in that way. I don't really see it as a truth teller or someone like in that manner if you're not in your power. So I see, instead of a king, maybe a page when it comes to communication. It's not really in his power when it comes to communicating. He's sort of kind of childish when it comes to communicating. It's what I'm picking up from that. That, when it comes to communicating, he's just not really in his power, because it's regret, we have two sword cards, and it's regret over some communication right here. And then you're not in your power in this communication, you're a page instead of a knight. So I feel like it's sort of kind of immature communication, and maybe there's some regret over that. But there is, you're trying to maybe get over that and look to a new opportunity. That's just what I see here, because in the present, it looks like the conflict is over, whatever conflict was going on, and there's, some happiness. So, it does as well in the current moment. It does the Three of Swords in reverse, which is clarified by the Magician. So I definitely feel that he's trying to manifest, with it being that's healing, with the swords falling out, with it being upside down, the swords falling out. So he's trying to manifest his healing. He's trying to manifest healing. He's trying to, get out of this conflict. He wants happiness. I think he's in he's out of this state of conflict. He wants, to be in happiness. He's no longer in conflict about his happiness and what makes him happy, I feel that he's trying to manifest this healing. We do have the Moon card in reverse, which means, things come into light. And we have that clarified by the Strength card in reverse. So, I think, by things coming to light, maybe, it does put him in a position of weakness, by people seeing maybe his vulnerabilities. That maybe, he's not this king that, he portrayed, or that people thought he was. Maybe people are seeing him as a page as well. When it comes to this, are really seeing that, oh, he really doesn't know how to talk to people. Or he really doesn't know how to communicate. That's what I'm saying. But I do see, he wants to be happy. He's trying to manifest his healing, but I think that, with things being out in the open, it puts him in a position of weakness. I don't really, or he appears to be weak. you know, to everyone. I mean, to people. I don't know. I'm feeling that there's this appearance of weakness, you know, in the current moment. But anyway, in the future, we have the Page of Cups. That is clarified by the Hangman. So, you know, it looks like he is, you know, he wants to make, you know, this offer, you know, or someone has made this offer to him, but, you know, he's being patient about it. You know, maybe because he rushed off in the past and he's feeling regret about that. And, you know, he doesn't want any conflict. So he's really taking his time with it. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the Seven of Cups in reverse, you know, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is, you know, not taking an opportunity, not giving an opportunity. You know, maybe there were some other options that was turned down or is going to be turned down in the future. Because we have the Hangman, which is patience, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So there is sort of kind of the sense of juggling, you know, a patience, of sort of kind of having to have patience and, you know, try to juggle these situations. So, I mean, I do see that, you know, patience. We have, you know, in the future, we have the Hangman twice. So I don't see anything moving fast. I definitely see, you know, him sort of kind of holding out, waiting, with this new love offer. Because, you know, he wants this new opportunity and he's trying to manifest this healing. So I feel like he's had to turn down, you know, this opportunity, you know, and he's had to basically surrender and, you know, give up. You know, he's seeing this juggling from a different perspective now. I think he's seeing that, you know, it's making him look weak. You know, it's making him look weak. It's making him look like he can't communicate. It's not making him look good. You know, juggling these two situations. These two women, these two, you know, whatever. So, you know, I don't think he's really coming out looking the best in the situation. To his divine feminine, to onlookers, you know. But the deity, the goddess that we have overlooking the reading is Aditi, which is talking about the great void, which is talking about the time of transition, of going from, it's a great void. It's the time. Let me read it, because it's I can't explain it. I can't explain it, not like it's read. It has so much more. I don't want to miss any of the meaning. Okay. She comes during the time of the great void that precedes transition. She is the emptiness that must be acknowledged when the way before you is dark and unclear, helping you to face the unknown with surety and without fear. Aditi allows you to see the result of your actions before acting, to use the fertile seed times to gain new perspective and access fresh ideas. Aditi holds all possibilities for your future, which becomes clearer through self-reflection and understanding. Before your will is manifested, Aditi brings all possibilities to you for creating the world of substance to come. And we have Earth, which is Mother Birth for him. Let me read that as well. getting used to this book, guys. I need to give me some tabs. Okay. The fertile, loving Mother of Earth brings life into form. Surrounded by roses, the flowers of life, her beauty and strength embody the creative force. She carries the stamina necessary to follow through with cycles that are in limbo or slow to manifest. The Earth Mother knows well all the dimensions of creation and the art of manifestation. She births into form all that she desires. She comes in now to assist you in birthing your gifts of love and power into the world. With patience and without struggle, she shows you how to bring new life into this dimension as you align with the power of creation and let emerge what you are here to birth. This is a time of new cycles and beginnings, full of the blessings that only you can bring to the world. And we have the angel card, law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends. So invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. So for the masculine, I feel that, as with the feminine, we're in this time of the great void, which I think is a time of reflection, for us to really think about and to heal what we've been through, where we're going, and the transitions, and like they said, the new seeds of birth, the new seeds that you want to plan and create. This is the time of this great void where we can spend that time to do that, where we have that time to do that, So I think, a lot of us are looking at this time of separation, as, we have that yearning, of course we want to be with them. We want to see them, we want to be with them, but we have to understand the importance, I think, that this time is for both of us. This great void that we're all sort of kind of in this preparation mode for when we do come into union, that we're going through all this healing, we're going through the cleansing, which, that's the soulmate twin flame journey, that it's all about triggering and cleansing and healing and mirroring and, all of that stuff. So, I mean, we're just going through the process. We're going through the process. Law of attraction. So, for divine masculines, it's very important, to think positive now, to be in a positive mind state so that you can attract. He's definitely working on that, he's definitely trying to work his magic and his law of attraction. So that is seen as well, I feel that, even if, you're not spending Valentine's Day in the physical together, I feel that there's going to be a lot going on the spiritual. And I'm not even a person that, believe or celebrate Valentine's Day like that. I'm not into the holidays and all that kind of stuff. But I do know, if it's a day that so many people's energy and frequency is on love, that's a powerful day. That's powerful. That energy, that vibration is in the air. So people are going to pick up on it, and it's going to have an effect on them based on where they are in their lives, and if you're not with someone, or you're not, you're alone or whatever, it can send you to a certain place, and if you're not, if you are with someone, people go through a array of emotions on that day, and I get it. And I know that, particularly for us that's on this path, if you're not with the person you want to be with or you love, I mean, we're sort of kind of used to that pain, I guess, that yearning and that desire, so it's not something that's really new to us. It's just, it's just another day for me, that's sort of kind of how I'm taking it. Of course I would love to be with him, but not to the extent to where I can overlook the things that have occurred without a proper recognition, apology, and atonement for that, you know. And I'll be willing to forgive. You know, my heart, forgiveness is in my heart. The love is still there, you know. But it is what it is. I wish all of you the best. Like I said, stick around, check out the relationship when it's gonna, you know, show more about the interactions, what they're thinking about each other per se. These are just things that, you know, he may be going through. You know, we're both going through our individual things right now. You know, we're both going through a lot of healing, you know, cleansing, purging, so purification. So now we're going to see how the next reading is going to just take a look at, you know, how we're interacting with each other. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the button and subscribe, like, share. Thank you so much for tuning in to Queendom. See you next time.